What is up, all my fellow weirdos? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day of 31 Days of Halloween. Today is a glorious day. It's super rainy, super stormy, super spooky outside. I'm probably just gonna do this video sitting here chilling with you guys. No lighting, no setup, nothing like that. So I wanna be really intimate with you guys for this story because a subscriber actually sent in the story that I'm gonna tell you guys today. And they gave me permission to share that story with you guys. So that's what today's video is going to be about. So grab your coffee, grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and get ready to get spooked. Let's go. This subscriber messaged me and told me their complete story about what they've been going through in this house. Well, I might be doing a video about my own house here in a minute. But they messaged me and they had been going through things. It had stopped for a while and then it's starting back now, and this is just that story. But if I'm looking down, it's because I had to print this off because I'm using my phone to record, and I'll be looking down at the story from like here. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I live in a house built about 30 to 40 years ago. It has a basement, a ground floor, and an attic. My family doesn't believe in anything paranormal. Me and my friends have had several experiences, and I sincerely hate this house because of it. In between the intense periods, little things would happen too. Stuff moved around, I would find my brush where I know I didn't put it. My friends never even wanted to be alone in my house, and I always had to go with them everywhere. You always feel like you're being watched, and my rabbit even sometimes gets really scared and runs around, and we can never calm him down. It started about 2 or 3 years ago when I saw a little girl in the basement. She looked like she was about 8 years old. She was wearing knee-high length skirt, a basic top, and sandals. She had blonde shoulder-length hair and icy blue eyes. She just looked at me, and when I blinked, she was gone. Later, when I went up to the ground floor, I saw a woman in her late 30s, wearing red pajamas, a robe, and curlers in her hair. She looked at me, and with a sad yet loving gaze, she didn't seem dangerous or threatening. 1 month later, I woke up around 3 a.m. with the feeling someone was watching me. I sat up and saw the woman in the doorway. This went on for months, and she came more and more often. Eventually, she sat down on my bed and moved closer to my head each night. I wasn't scared, but reserved. One night, I woke up and she was stroking my hair. Then she said, "Help," and disappeared. Nothing really happened for a few weeks, but then I woke up once again at 3 a.m. and expected the woman sitting at my bed. But this time it was the girl standing in the middle of my room. She had an evil grin on her face. She ran towards me, grabbed my throat, and squeezed. I couldn't breathe. Suddenly, an invisible force dragged her away from me, and she laughed the most horrible laugh I've ever heard. Ooh. Can you imagine just like waking up and there being like a girl standing in the middle of your room with like a giant grin on her face? That's like that one Twitter story, I forgot what it's called, but the one where the boy has like a concave head and you'll wake up and then, I think it's David, I think that's the thing. Ooh, but anyway. It's safe to say I didn't get any sleep at all that night. A few months later, I dreamt I was walking in a dark corridor and then someone tripped me. I hit my head and I passed out. I usually can control my dreams, but not this one. When I woke, still in the dream, the girl was dragging me by my leg through the same corridor. She turned right around the corner and opened a garage door. When I woke the next morning, I still had a bruise from where the girl had her thumb on my leg. I took a picture a week later. It looks like someone bit me, but it's just a bruise. 3 weeks later, my friends, let's call them Annie and Ellie, slept over at my house, and we slept in the basement so that we wouldn't disturb my parents. I fell asleep pretty fast, but Annie and Ellie told me in the morning what they had experienced. Annie was sitting on the couch with her back to the door and the stairs. Ellie sat on the floor, turned so she could see the door and the stairs. They said they heard someone walking upstairs but didn't think anything of it. Then they saw someone running up the stairs. They started to get scared but thought it might be my mom. Later they heard the sound of cutlery hitting a bowl, like someone was eating cereal. They didn't get much sleep. I've only ever had one other conversation with the woman. She asked me if I've spoken to the girl, which I never have and I never will. I told her no, and she said good. It's been about 10 months since that conversation, and nothing has happened. However, Yesterday when I was in the basement, I saw the little girl again. What the fuck? Wow. That's super freaking terrifying to go through. Like, imagine being tormented and not having any help or anybody to believe you. But thank you so much for submitting this story. You know who you are. I'm so grateful for your support. Thank you so much. It's things like this that keep me on YouTube because, you know, it's super stressful a lot. But people like you who come at me and you tell me your story, and, you know, I'm able to share that with others and, you know, hopefully help you find a community that will, you know, believe you, and you can talk to them and you can talk to any of us. Anybody in this community, anybody who's probably watching this story is either one, interested in this type of thing, or they've gone through it and are still interested in it. But I'm so sorry you're having to go through this alone. I honestly think that the woman is your guardian angel possibly, and she's there to help you and she's there to protect you. Maybe try a cleanse, just light a white candle, anything. Just keep positive thoughts, keep positive energy, and you'll get through this. Thank you so much again for sharing this story with me. I wish you all the best, and to everyone else that's watching this video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning into another day of 31 Days of Halloween. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more like this, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that you get notified every time I post a new video. And like I always say, remember to stay spooky, and I'll see you next time. Bye.